It's been a while since I did a coffee with Bree video where I just talk about stuff. Um, to be honest, I haven't been going out there and dealing with people as much lately, so I haven't had much to discuss. Except for issues that I see going on energetically when I'm doing my tarot readings. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You know, if you start off your morning with a good groupie berry smoothie, you digest what you have endured from the groupies the day before. You just take that all in and you're going to handle it differently as we go forward, right? That's what we do every day. But you didn't realize it until I broke it down like that. Everybody has groupies, basically. You have people who just feel connected to you, who follow you, watch you, they try to be like you. Some of us have more people that do that than others. There's people out here who don't even like make content or anything, who have stalkers. If you're a good person and people see that, they like to utilize you in their lives. We're going to ask the spirits, what do we need to know before we take on the rest of the day here? You know what? Last week, I was talking to my job, and I filled out some papers online, and they were doing a background check, but I still have not heard from them. It's Monday. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know. I feel like there's something shady going on, because it's been a while. What's the goal? What's the vision? We need to pay attention to what people's visions and goals are. Earlier this morning, I was scrolling the TikTok and there was a ghost face, and I just started watching, and the guy says tap the screen and comment knives in the chat. And I understand people say that so that they get um their analytics up. Like, you shouldn't really care what people are commenting in your comments, because any comment is helping your analytics get up. If they're saying something disturbing or whatever, yeah, filter that out. But these people are filtering out everything. They're fucking up their own analytics by doing that. I was gonna follow him, but then he blocked me before I could even push follow. I watched this stream for 2 minutes. I was tapping the screen, then I commented a knife just like everybody else and blocked. That is too strange. What is it about me that makes people do that? I feel like somebody's paying them to do that. Now, if somebody is paying them to do that, why would they cut off themselves from getting a follower and some more growth on their channel? That doesn't make sense, right? You gotta make things make sense for yourself. We got regrets. See, people do that shit and they don't think about it. And then after they do it, they're like, I was kind of dumb that I did that. Why did I do that? We got Ten of Pentacles. The Fool card. The Hierophants. Trying to leap for the Hierophants. Just because somebody's feeling powered by the materials they have, they feel like they can take a leap towards the Hierophants here, but they just like got smacked all the way down as soon as they did that. You won't play petty games to fucking come out on top when it comes to God's games. No petty plays. The angels are reading people's thoughts. See that fly? Yeah, these people, they think that they can pull the wool over my eyes and yours and theirs. But God sees clear as day all the time. He don't care how good they are at creating an illusion. He's got the angels reading our minds. They know how you set it up to look like an illusion to everybody else and everything. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to fool themselves. They need to... Alright, that's it. Where is my Daisy flashlight? He won't land, he knows I have this. Okay, so people need to think to the spiritual aspects of things. They're trying to ignore the reality that God's real, and the ghosts aren't real, the spirits aren't real. When we die, it's just darkness. That's easiest. That's lazy thinking. Okay, it's lazy. And that's why they hit a tower moment. Because there's other people in the world who aren't that dumb and lazy, who actually enjoy learning and stuff. I mean, that totally eludes their mind. Loam. The universe is warning a person to take wise action and not stupid action at this time. I think this is going back to how I said, I feel like it's been too long since I've heard from that job I'm supposed to be getting. Like, I got hired and they just had to go through the background check, which I don't have anything that should be a problem. I've told people I believe Timmy has his mom in HR. And I feel like Timmy's mom wants somebody to get loans, so old men can get pleasure. And that's kind of long. Jordan. We got a King of Swords. Coming out of this fight here. Moving to calmer waters after they realized somebody may be giving loans to women, and if they don't pay them on time, they have to do this or that, you know. But anyways, God sees that, and he says, no, you're not going to wedge my earth angels into a corner so they need to ask you for a loan, and you're looking to get some pleasure later. That's disgusting. That's devilish. Ooh, it's the end of the fight. A lot of nines. You could be exhausted because you have been at battle with a situation or another person. Allow yourself time to heal. You see how they're feeling like that? Yeah, they've got to be kidding me when it comes to this shit. We have divine partnerships, forward movement. We got the Chariot here. We got the Emperor. Celebrating more options for themselves. I feel like this is Kim. Last night I spoke for Kim a little bit. I don't know. Me and him just have a connection. I just understand what it is he actually wants. And it's hard for him to portray what it is he wants to other people unless they fucking like understand. Which I get that. Some of us are on a whole different frequency because we've rose above all the bullshit, and it's hard to find people who also have rose above. There's a fucking reason Kim Jong-un didn't talk to fucking anybody for a long time. He totally, that like their whole country totally like went within and thought about some shit before they ventured out again. Now he's making friends with Russia. I seen that. Good. We're healing as a whole humanity. All right, so somebody's options really opened up, and we have a lot of truth being had. A lot of things that were done in the dark are being illuminated. And somebody made an offer here. Or, oh. Just speak of that person making an offer to fuck over somebody's life is heartbreaking. It's bullshit. Somebody just wants to see somebody fucking soul crushed. But the things they're doing don't crush this person's soul anymore. I feel like the person that they're doing this to would literally not even change the look on their face as they murdered these people because they're so fucked. Be like, I've been. I can speak really confidently about this stuff. It's hard for other people to see it, but God put me into these situations so that I could figure out what the fuck it is that needs to be done. A lot of people don't keep up enough with the details of what's actually going on to understand what's actually going on because they are really creative when it comes to doing what it is they do. Like, how do sex traffickers and stuff keep doing what they do and nobody ever catches them? How? It's because they have perfect illusions set up all over. Just because you hear something doesn't mean you have to believe it. I always pay attention. I observe everything. If something somebody's saying is not lining up with what I see going on, there's a reason for that. Ooh, 10 swords. Did you guys see how I shuffled that all up and then this card comes back on top again? This was the card we pulled first last time. What's the goal? What's the vision overall? Where it, like, from where you're at now. Think 10 steps ahead. You know, you're going 10, if you go 10 steps into the future, in the direction in which you're going right now, where are you going to be at? I do that all the time. When somebody's telling me their plans, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I can foresee the problems that they're going to have. Just because I have common sense. Some people don't have that. Common sense is important. Totally underrated. Dude, some people, the way that they're teaching in the school system is to just look for the answer. The teachers basically will tell the children what answers they're going to be looking for on the test when they give them the test, so they beat those answers into their brains. They don't even fucking understand the information. They're just looking to fill out that paper correctly. And that's most of us. That's life, man. Like filling out applications and stuff. Like, why do they need all the information they be asking for? A lot of times they be asking for your whole life information, and they ain't even gonna think about hiring you. It's a waste of time for me and them both to look over all that fucking information if they ain't even gonna think about it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make our lives easier all around. Stick to the basics. Then get serious when you gotta get serious. Everybody wants to be like full on serious about fucking everything. Is that realistic? No. There's a fine balance in all things, and it just, I can't fathom how other people don't see how to keep a fine balance. It's just something that comes natural to me, I guess. And there's people out here who will try to stop you from keeping the balance with yourself. They want to see you fucked up. They want to have you trip and fall so they feel better than you. That's bully stuff. It's just the way they are. They never grow out of it. They're just like they were in high school. And we didn't understand why the fuck they were bullying us when we were in high school either. At least now I understand that they're piss poor souls. They don't know how to choose positivity, I guess. They don't see positivity in fucking anything. Think about all the people that are bullied. Like in school. They're the smart people, the nerds, and people that are just normal. It's because there's something about them that stirs up the inner demons within those other people that are being the bullies. They're dark. They're twisted. This earth cannot be 100% light, because that would be an imbalance. So we just need to be aware that they are there. Right, guys? We got taking impulsive action towards judgment being called quick forward movement. Yeah. Somebody's dwindling down somebody's options. They don't want them to get to this over here because they want them to accept less for themselves. Like giving blowjobs for money instead of getting a normal job. I'm about to go find that bitch. Okay, Queen of Swords coming into union with this Ace of Wands, creative gift from the divine that's coming with heavy burdens for the lovers. We got this Empress here and this King of Cups. Somebody accepted an offer from a Queen of Wands. To juggle some tasks. This High Priestess here and this King of Swords. Are getting a message that's fulfilling, that's allowing the wheel to turn. We got the star energy, star seeds, earth angels, God's real Hierophant peoples. They got a creative idea. They're going to move forward with it. Manifesting illusions. I get it. Whoever is paying people to do stupid shit like block people before they get a follow from them, they want to buy more time. They think that if they stop somebody from knowing the truth, that they can keep the illusions going. But why the fuck is it just a random ass person I never even seen before? I was literally just scrolling the TikTok and found another ghost face. I was gonna drop him a follow and he could join my ghost face army, but it was like no before I even pushed the button. Who told him? Who is ahead of the spiritual game? Trying to get fucked up. They will. It's this Queen of Wands. I swear to God, it's Taylor Swift. She's one of those, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's one of those. I need a cigarette. I'm going to end this here. Bye, guys. I hope this was helpful to you. I love having coffee and discussions.